Salient features of the Constitution 1. Single citizenship. The Indian Constitution provides for a single citizenship. This means that all Indians, irrespective of the state of their domicile, are the citizens of India. In India, a person born in Punjab or in Kerala can only be a citizen of India and not a citizen of the state of their domicile as well. Universal adult franchise. This means that all persons of 18 years of age and above have the right to vote irrespective of their caste, color, religion, etc. Fundamental rights. The fundamental rights are basic human rights given to all the citizens of India for their all-round development. They don't make distinctions between human beings based on race, color, gender, religion, etc. The fundamental rights granted to the Indian citizens are right to equality, right to freedom, right against exploitation, freedom of religion, cultural and educational rights, right to constitutional remedies, right to education. Right to equality, Article 14 to 18. Equality before law. Article 14 guarantees both equality before law as well as equality in protection by law irrespective of economic status, caste, color, creed, religion, or gender. Practice of any kind of discrimination on these accounts makes it a punishable offense. Article 15. It prohibits discrimination on grounds mentioned in Article 14. For example, admission to educational institutions, allotment of shops, etc. have to be made without discrimination. Equality of opportunity. Article 16 provides for equality of opportunity for all citizens in matters relating to employment in an office under the central or state government. It prohibits any sort of discrimination. Abolition of untouchability. Article 17 abolishes untouchability and its practice in any form. Any person preventing the other from entering a place of public worship or using a public well, a public transport system, etc. is punishable by law. Abolition of titles. Article 18 abolishes all titles like Rai Sahab, Khan Bahadur, Maharaja, etc. as they are considered a negation of equal status for all. However, titles such as Bharat Ratna, Padma Vibhushan, Padma Shri, etc. given for meritorious public service or other titles in fields of sports, academic honors, or military service are not covered under this provision. Right to freedom, Article 19 to 22. Freedom of speech and expression, freedom to assemble peacefully without arms, freedom to form associations and unions, freedom to move freely throughout India, freedom to reside and settle in any part of India, freedom to practice any profession, trade, or business. Right against exploitation, Articles 23 and 24. Article 23. Freedom from slavery, beggary, or other forms of forced labor. Trafficking in human beings means buying and selling of human beings is prohibited. It also prohibits use of women or girls for immoral purposes. Article 24. This article prohibits employment of children below the age of 14 years in factories, mines, and other hazardous occupations. The practice of bonded labor has also been declared unlawful. Right to freedom of religion. Articles 24 to 28. All persons are entitled to the right to freely profess, practice, and propagate their religion, to establish and maintain institutions for religious and charitable purposes. No person shall be compelled to pay taxes for the promotion of a particular religion. No religious instruction shall be provided in any institution wholly maintained out of state funds. Cultural and educational rights, Articles 29 and 30. Article 29 gives the section of the people or whole of them the right to preserve their distinct language, script, and culture. Article 30 gives all minorities the right to establish and administer the educational institutions of their choice. Right to constitutional remedies. Article 32. Article 32 gives the right to constitutional remedies. This right is given to citizens to move Supreme Court for the enforcement of other fundamental rights conferred to them. The Supreme Court and the High Courts are empowered to issue writs. Writs. A writ is a formal written order issued by the Supreme Court and the High Courts to protect the fundamental rights of the citizens. The Constitution broadly provides for 5 kinds of prerogative writs: writ of habeas corpus, writ of mandamus, writ of prohibition, writ of certiorari, writ of quo warranto. Writ of habeas corpus provides a remedy for a person wrongly detained or restrained. Writ of mandamus, an order to an administrative authority to perform a certain duty. Writ of prohibition, to prohibit a lower court from proceeding in a case. Writ of certiorari, for the transfer of a case from lower to higher court. Writ of quo warranto, against a person holding a public office to which he is not entitled. Right to education. The state shall provide free and compulsory education to all children of the age of 6 to 14 years. Features of fundamental rights. Universal. It means that fundamental rights are given to all the citizens of India, irrespective of their caste, color, creed, religion, or gender. Justiciable. The fundamental rights are justiciable as they are enforceable by law. If a person feels that his rights are violated or abridged, then he can file a case in the Supreme Court or the High Courts. Not absolute. Fundamental rights are not absolute as some restrictions are imposed on them. The people can enjoy their rights unless it does not interfere in the rights of others. Suspendable. The fundamental rights can be suspended during the emergency or foreign aggression. Fundamental duties. Kinds of duties. To abide by the Constitution and to respect national flag and national anthem. To follow the noble ideals. To uphold and protect the sovereignty, unity, and integrity of India. To defend the country and to render national service. To promote harmony and brotherhood. To promote rich culture and heritage. To protect national environment, to develop scientific temper, humanism, and spirit of inquiry, to safeguard public property and abjure violence, to strive for excellence, duty of the parents to provide education to their child of 6 to 14 years of age.